The other person in the second block of Matthew's genealogy of Jesus that I want to look at here is Jeconiah. Now, Jeconiah was a king, was the last king before the deportation to Babylon. He ruled for about 3 months. And then he was very young. I think he was only 18. He ruled for 3 months and then he was deported to Babylon. There he was in prison for about 37 years. He suffered in prison and was then released. Now, why is that significant? Okay, Jeconiah was seen as an evil king. Even though he only reigned for 3 months, he did enough to provoke the Lord. And the prophet Jeremiah came and he cursed Jeconiah. He said, "You will be the last of your line. You will never have any children or people following you on the throne of Israel." So he is cursing him with that. And that is, in a way, a strange thing that Matthew would run Jesus' genealogy through Jeconiah, because that curse would imply that Jesus would not qualify as Messiah. But then what has also happened is that Jeconiah was in a prison for 37 years and he suffered there on behalf of his people. Now, he was a pitiful shadow king, as Karl Barth calls him, and it seems that this suffering on behalf of the Israelites was really credited towards him. So it seems that led to, in a way, to Jeconiah's redemption as a king. And Barth and others think that Jesaja's famous suffering servant in Isaiah 53 is actually directed towards Jeconiah. So what we see then is a young king who was cursed, but then who carried a penalty, as it were, on behalf of the people of Israel. And by doing that was vindicated, because we do see that despite the fact that he was cursed, he is now in the line that leads to Jesus, who Matthew has already called the Messiah. And in that way, of course, it foreshadows Jesus' ministry. Jesus as the one who will end up carrying the curses, not that were laid on him, but that were rightfully laid on us. He will carry the curses, and through his suffering here, he will be vindicated.